Uh-huh. Yeah, y'all saw that title, right? Y'all saw that title? Dog, I'm debt free, baby. Anyway, I got my normal intro. Greetings, everybody. Now, welcome back to another video. There's not really a title for this video, as I mean, like a game to introduce or anything. As you guys saw in the title, I am debt free officially as of today. I made my last payment on my debt as of today. If you guys want proof, this is the proof right here that you guys see on your screen. This number right here is the exact amount to the penny that I had to pay to be debt free, right? And as of tonight, not too long ago, I made this last $100 payment for this debt. I miscalculated and and that's how much left I had to pay for it, and I officially freaking did it. So guys, we have to wear some winning gear for this video. So I'll be right back. Yeah, what? Hey, yeah, my winning gear, baby, my winning gear. Y'all don't know who this number belongs to. The one and only, the one and only, the one and only. You know what I'm saying? Granted, really, phone? Really? I forgot to put you on silent. Wow, that was perfect timing. But when it comes to winning, success, you name it, this man right here is who I think of, right? This debt-free journey. Guys, I have been on this debt-free journey since December of 2020. I got so much debt that I accumulated from just making dumb decisions. And if you guys read the description of this video, or maybe the title, I'm going to explain what had happened and how I became debt and how I got myself out of it. And hopefully this will encourage you guys, if you guys are in debt, maybe student loans or just credit card debt, anything you name it, hopefully you can get out of it, okay? Mind you, I'm only at 385 subscribers, I think, right now. Thankful for each and every one of you guys. So obviously I'm not getting paid for YouTube. None of this was YouTube money whatsoever, okay? This is just me working at my job, military, and then doing a side hustle, Instacart, okay? So I'm going to explain how I managed to earn being debt free, okay? So the first part of it, right? Being in debt, right? Dumb financial decisions, whether it was cars. I would say mainly cars, guys. I can tell you right now, I started driving officially with a license in 2017, and I've had so many cars since then because I just love cars, muscle cars. Dodge Challenges, how many I've had, and I just like Hellcat or a Scat Pack, you name it, just being stupid with my money because I was like, yo, I'm in the military, I'll be able to afford all this. No, just because I'm able to make the payments doesn't mean I can afford it. Which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with obviously making payments to a car. I don't find that's the issue at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Right now, freaking, I got rid of the Challengers and out of that freaking habit. And right now I got myself a 2021 Honda Civic hatchback. I'm gonna run that baby to the ground, and she only has 14K miles on it right now. My next thing is to get her windows tinted. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate having people look at my car. But that's what I drive right now, and she's gorgeous. She does the do. She gets from A to B, and she's reliable. So I learned my lesson on that, right? With the debt that I paid off, right? 27,000 basically, if you want to round up. I remember that apartment tour that I showed you guys, my very first apartment tour. Well, all that furniture and everything you saw in there, that was accumulated with debt. I had 2 credit cards. They weren't used. I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna just use that. But instead of using my credit cards, I ended up just financing for all that furniture that I have and everything. And I think I'm gonna keep it a bucket with you guys there. I think we're about maybe $4,000 in furniture. Okay, 100%. Then I had another bank, 5-Star Credit Union, and I had $7,000 in debt in those, right? And then after everything you guys see, you know, I'll be honest with you, this PC that I have, these 2 monitors and other stuff that I wanted, some furniture as well that I just decided to just go ahead and pay off. That accumulated with 2 of my credit cards, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I maxed both of them out. And all I kept telling myself was, okay, I got some odd years in the Marine Corps left. I can pay this off. No worries, no harm, no foul. And I'll do a debt consolidation loan, and then I'll be good to go. Lo and behold, after everything was accumulated, after everything was going on and everything, 26,000, well, not 26,000, it was actually more than that, okay? It was actually more than 27,000. We was actually like in the 30 some odd thousands. As time went on, maybe 5 to 6 months, I paid off all my furniture. right? Paid off all my furniture. Now this is just regular military money. I get paid on the 1st and 15th of every month. If you're military, you already know. If you don't know about military, yeah, we get paid on the 1st and 15th of every single month. So I was using that payment as well. And at the same time, this is my first apartment. So I was also paying rent and electric bill whatsoever, right? With that, right, I only put $100 into my savings every time I got paid. And then my budget was only $50. That's for food, groceries, you name it. Now, thankfully, because I'm in the military, I also can get food from work. Okay, that also helped me out as well. So I was basically, I'm not gonna say living struggle, but if we all had that struggle foods, you know, ramen noodles or some stuff like that, my pantry is still stocked with that. You know, I've even showed you guys in vlogs and stuff. That's what I have in my pantry. So I just scrambled up on that, and I had food at work, so it saved me money from groceries and everything. The main thing I bought with groceries was mainly beverages. Basically how I kept up in the saving that, and I had some money aside for, you know, gas and everything. Mind you, at this time I still had the Challenger, and obviously Challengers are not good on gas, right? So at this point, I'm still, so the furniture's paid off, right? This was this is right before COVID. Beginning of 2020 hit, and I'm in the middle of paying off the ViStar Credit Union loan that I have with them. I'm in the middle of paying that, and then stimulus checks started to come out, and when the first stimulus check came out, I managed to use that to pay off that debt fully. So I was done with that. Now all I had left was my 2 credit cards, and then with that guys, I'm like, no, like me, this is me being stupid. I took out a personal loan because I wanted to put some money down on a car. Yeah, me being stupid, put money down on a car. But you guys know buyer's remorse. I had it heavy with this car. I had it heavy. And I knew it was a dumb decision. I knew it was a dumb freaking decision. And while I was in the car dealership, my brain, the smart part of me was like,
Zach, stop, don't do it. Walk out of there, do not do this, do not do this, do not do this.
And I'm like, ugh. And I'm stressing myself out here because it's like freaking the selfish me is like, bro, you good? You can do this. No, this is in 2020. I only had 2 years left until I got out of the Marine Corps. So I was like, you can do it. But smart me was like, no, don't do this. This is stupid. Keep the car you have right now and just keep doing what you're freaking doing. Like, you're paying off your debt, you're good. Don't do this and put more debt into your name. Of course, I listened to the devil side of the shoulder instead of the angel side of my shoulder, right? Ended up getting the vehicle. As soon as I drove off the lot, I was like, this is stupid. I wasn't even happy. So in the middle of that, I was in Chesapeake, Virginia for close quarters battle course. That's where I was at. And I had this vehicle. And I couldn't get a new vehicle or anything like that. So I took those 2 months and be like, you know what? Let me just get a cheaper vehicle to lower the payments and have something reliable. All right, I looked at many other different vehicles, and the last vehicle that came to mind was a Honda Civic. I've always liked the look of the Honda Civic in general, mainly the hatchback, because I like having some room in the cargo space, right? So I was like, okay. So I looked at the price and I was like, whoa, okay, what's up? You know, not high end, but reliable. And not only that, it looks sporty, it looks really nice. So I was like, okay, I'll look into this, right? 2 months in CQB, I finally go home. And I had basically 3 months to make my first payment on this car. So no payment was even made just yet. At the same time, interest was accumulating up, right? I come back here and I go to a dealership in Gainesville, Florida. I drove basically an hour and some change for the Civic hatchback that I legit wanted. I actually looked it up. Brand new Civic hatchback. It only had 2 miles on it when I sat in that car, right? Like the wrapping paper and everything was still on it. It was still like inside and everything. This thing has just gotten to the lot. Gave her a test drive. I liked how she felt. And me being used to Challenger, obviously she doesn't have that power, you name it, but the gas, man, the gas. Like just to get her comfortably somewhere, maybe 25, 30 bucks, I'm set. With the Challenger, it was more than that. Saved money on gas, made a good enough deal to get this car. My payments lowered substantially. And some woman in there did some wonder magic with my insurance to a point where now my insurance decreased $100 some odd. Like I was mind blown. I was like, whoa, okay, cool. And she taught me a lot about auto insurance, mainly about like, hey, you don't need this. You do need this. You don't need this because of the state you're in, stuff like that. And I'm sitting there like, wow. So she helped me out as well. So I was saving I think it was like $160 something on insurance compared to what I was paying for the Challenger. I was mind blown. So with all that accumulated, right? So I try to put in a consolidation loan to get my 2 credit cards and that loan that I had put in, right? I couldn't do it at the time because Navy Fed was like, you have done this so many times. in a sense, basically you've done this so many times, we're not gonna accept this. So basically no, in layman's terms, right? But you know, they have the, you know, those pre-written stuff that they put when they decline an offer, right? So I was like, okay, you know what, that's fine. I made minimum payments on the 2 credit cards and I made more payments on the loan itself because that was the higher loan. I decided to, instead of the debt snowball, I decided to do the debt avalanche because it was the one with the highest interest rate. So I wanted to get rid of that one first. On December of, now mind you, this was in May when I started it, when I wrote I handwritten all of my stuff down, right? And I typed it up in my notes in my phone on my split, my bills, my insurance, how much I'm gonna pay my rent, etc. Like split up and everything. It's on my phone right now. Heck, you know what? Fuck it. Editor Griff, go ahead and put those numbers up on here. These are the notes that I typed up to the T, typed up on how much I'm going to put into the numbers that you see here are the numbers after the debt consolidation loan that I requested was accepted, which was in December of 2020. It was just randomly, it was after Christmas and everything. I was like, you know what, let me just try it. It's been a while, let me just try it. At this point, my credit score and everything is still good, but because my credit score was good, that number still didn't matter. The inquiries that were on my report was just too much. So thankfully, by the graces of God himself, I was able to earn that consolidation loan and everything was put into the number that you saw in the beginning, the $26,900 and some change, and 81 cents, if I remember correctly. I had a little bit of money in my budget, so I ended up freaking putting $28.81 to the dot. So it could be just $2,600 on the dot, rounded up evenly. So I said, all right, so this is the number that I have to pay off, period. As you guys saw on the number of my list, $900 some odd was taken out of my paycheck, every paycheck, so I could put it into that loan, right? And I was still paying bills, still paying my rent, all this, all that. By this time I was in my second apartment. So I was like, okay, my lease is about to come up. I gotta find a cheaper spot. That's where we're at right now. The rent for this place is only $600. When I came to this place, I was not lying to you when I said this place was roach infested, because good Lord, it was. Outside of this place, it doesn't look appealing whatsoever. Inside, depending on what furniture and everything you put on here, you can make it look nice. But I was in war with these freaking roaches, guys, in war with these roaches. Thankfully, I haven't seen one in months. They didn't want to deal with the Griff. They didn't want to deal with Griffin up in here, okay? So I cleared them out, cleared majority of them out. If they're here, they're in hiding really well, because I haven't seen them in months, or they're all gone, hopefully. So I made it happen, made it work. At the end of all this, I'm still making YouTube videos. I'm still going to work, doing what I got to do. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know my YouTube has been a little bit stagnant lately. As you guys know, I'm working and everything, and I'm also trying to focus on this, right? Fast forward 5 months later in May, I was talking to my brother. No, I was talking to my mother. I take that back. My brother was like, hey, talk to your brother. He's doing this thing called Instacart that you basically shop for people's groceries and everything, and he's earning some decent amount of money, you know, like a little side hustle. So I was like, okay. So I hit him up and he's telling me everything about it, how to sign up, basically what to do, how it works, all that. And I was like, okay, cool. And I heard of Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff like that. In this area, DoorDash, they weren't looking for any dashes anywhere. Uber Eats, they were looking, but I was on a waiting list. When I signed up for Instacart accepted me just like that. And guys, this particular area that I'm in is great because there's a Publix literally down the street from my place, and Publix is like the main store only that accumulate. Well, you got Dollar Tree and some other stores, but Publix is like the main store for groceries here. And there are some days when it's just racking up with orders, racking up. Don't get me wrong, there's some orders, like for example, today, it was small orders, but I still did some orders today. In May, that's when I started Instacart. May of 2021, last year, is when I started Instacart, okay? Guys, I have been on Instacart heavy like there's no tomorrow. Everyone in that Publix knows who I am, and I met plenty of other shoppers who's doing it as well. The numbers that I was able to make with Instacart is amazing. I can show you here. Here's another screenshot of just some previous weeks that I was able to make with Instacart, and that's still working full time in the military and doing what I gotta do. I'm not gonna lie to you. As you guys can see on these numbers, I was putting in work, but also at the same time trying to make YouTube videos and doing what I can't do, like still on my own time, still going to the gym, still going to work, everything. Guys, after month after month after month after month, just seeing that debt number just go down. Every month was like basically like maybe 1,000 or 2,000 if I had a good week of numbers going down. Like every month, just going down. My goal was to at least be debt free before I get out. Then after I did my budget and everything, I was like, okay, March 2022 is the month that I'll be debt free. Thankfully, my income tax came early and I was able to go ahead and just put all my income tax into that baby. And then my paycheck came, put into that, and then I miscalculated, then I had $100 left. And then freaking thankfully some Instacart orders were there, and I was like, you know, I'll just dip a little bit into my savings to just go ahead and just pay this off and just be rid of it. And that's the payment that I made tonight. Guys, like I'm saying, I made some dumb financial decisions. Cars was the main thing, using basic credit to get on my furniture, using my credit cards to get this whole PC setup and everything like that, because I wanted to start a YouTube channel and everything, instead of just having my freaking gaming laptop for YouTube videos that was horrible quality. I was getting so much stuff that I'm telling you guys, like, to start a YouTube channel, you don't need all the highest equipment, you name it. I was buying so much stuff to just make my stuff high quality and everything, because I was seeing all these bigger YouTubers doing that, and I was like, okay, cool, I gotta have it. And I ended up using my credit card for this. Some of the new stuff that you see here, like these lights that are here, and like this shirt, SM7B, no, this is just, I had a good week in Instacart, so I was like, you know what, I'll buy something for me that I can afford. And then this, and then the lights, and this desk as well was something that I bought. Do I feel guilty about these? No, because I didn't use my credit card or any credit related, so I don't feel guilty about that. But yes, guys, that's basically my debt-free journey in a nutshell. I'm sorry this video was so long, but I wanted to share with you guys all the pieces of this debt-free journey, so you guys can hopefully make a sound decision whenever you're either purchasing a car or if there's something that you want. Like now, what I do now, my budget is still $50 per paycheck. It's still $50 until now my next step is just building my savings up, so when I get out, I have a blanket to lay on in case something doesn't work out. Okay, so yes, so I'm right. That's my next step, is just building my savings. My savings is good right now, but no, I'm good. And my credit score right now, I'll be honest with you guys, are in the low 800s to 810. And my inquiries I only have maybe, I think, like three hard inquiries now on my credit report that it shows. Okay, I haven't done anything credit wise in basically almost a year. Okay, I'm not playing whatsoever with my finances whatsoever, and I'm 27 right now. I'm honestly glad that I managed to learn this, I would say, the easy way. And I say the easy way because there are people that are in more debt than me, that have kids, they have families, and they're still trying to make ends meet while also paying off their debt. It's just me, myself, and I. And every money that I had, that I was able to earn and achieve from working and doing Instacart, was able to be put into the debt to be freaking killed. I am gratefully humbled from this experience, and I am blessed that the good Lord himself didn't put me in a bad financial situation where I couldn't have a roof over my head or anything of that nature, and I still had a car to get me to and from work, you name it, that I didn't basically struggle to pay this debt off. But not gonna lie, guys, I woke up, ate, sleep, and drank to pay this debt off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm immensely proud. I kept telling myself that I'm a success story in the making, and this is just the beginning. And I'm honestly glad that, you know, this is a great start to Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? As a little side joke, because it is the shortest month of the year. You know, so regardless of that, I'm immensely blessed for this. But that's, guys, that's basically what I've been doing, like off camera, off the side, or like outside of YouTube or anything, you name it. And I still try to find time to make videos and do what I got to do, because this is a hobby. It's a great hobby. I love it. And seeing some of the feedback that, like, some of the comments that you guys be telling me, like, guys, you guys are so freaking beautiful. Like, you guys, like, YouTube can be toxic if you attract that, and I really don't want to, you know. And I know it's the internet, it can get bad, but I've had some constructive criticism which have helped me a lot. And just the positivity you guys give me just keeps me going, you know. I'm sincerely sorry that it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I just got off a post today, and of 7 days straight. They're still on post, but I'm out for the rest of the posters, since I've done my time on post. I'm good. So I'll be able to put some videos out and still do what I can do. It's gonna feel good to wake up in the morning and just hit the gym. Not worry about Instacart too much, but I'm still gonna do Instacart to make some more change in my pocket. You know, so especially if I have the time. So it's gonna be great to go get up in the morning, hit the gym, get freaking sweaty, come back, take a shower. If there's any good Instacart orders that come up, I'll do them, and then we can hit up some videos tomorrow. At the end of the day, the next game that I'm looking forward to, and I already pre-ordered it, I already had it pre-ordered, it's Dying Light 2. We're definitely gonna get that popping as well. But yeah, guys, that's basically my debt-free journey in a nutshell. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sorry this video was just long and just me rambling, talking, but I hope this video inspired you, through this camera, inspired you that you can do it. If I can do it, making these dumb behind decisions, and I was bluntly honest with you on every bad decision I was doing, buying cars after cars after cars. I can tell you right now, in total, my very first car was in 2018, right? Yeah, was in 2018. Guys, no BS. I've had 9 cars since then. Be honest with you, I've had 9 cars since then, because I just kept getting cars. Negative equity was just building. I was being so freaking stupid. I was being stupid, and I landed with the Honda Civic. My payments are lowered. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Next video will be a gaming video, I promise you. Thank you guys for being patient with me if you guys been waiting for a video. But anyway, guys, as usual, I forgot my outro. All right, this is Gryphon signing off, reminding you to be silent, humble professionals. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.